All right, welcome YouTube. This is round one of our Calling All Commanders event. This is the first day after Wizards put out their tier list. So we are allowing Green Tier to play bracket 3 legal cards or decks. So we'll see how that works out for everybody. Good luck, have fun. And I'll be starting the timer once I get back to the counter.
Hey Brian, can
Yes.
I give you a card
Certainly.
and then you give me a Mother of Runes?
Are you trying to put it in this deck right now?
No.
Okay, yeah, I can get that for you.
Let me know what I owe you.
Will do.
What kind of decks are people going to run?
I'm gonna play. Well, depending.
I want to
I'm
play
gonna
my
counter pick
ninjutsu
you.
deck.
Okay.
Who's the commander?
Satur Izawa.
Is he the one that gives everybody ninjutsu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gives all my ninjutsu.
Demir? Is it Demir?
Yeah, blue black.
Yeah. That's cool. I always thought ninjas were cool. I'm gonna play Marchesa, the Black Rose, Grixis. She recurs her people at the end steps. It's grindy. Some conditional tutors, some three, 4 card combos.
With the new bracket, what number is it?
I don't
I think it says a few.
Huh?
For tutors, I think it says a few.
A few
If you,
tutors.
if you have
Less
more than
half
one
the-
tutor, you're a 4.
I leave my thing
Oh,
back
really?
here.
More
I have
than
one tutor.
Hey,
This
what
deck is automatically a 4 because it has one tutor in it.
Oh,
Really?
you can run it in 3.
No, you can run it in 3.
How?
You can run in
You
green
can
tier
run up
anyways.
to 3 of them in 3.
Oh, in 3? Okay.
Shoot.
Oh,
I
no.
got like
It's a
I got like
4
8
because
tutors.
it has a game changer. The one tutor in here is demonic tutor.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, aren't you allowed one game changer in?
Three?
Four is
Three,
the first
three.
one, and it's 3 game changers.
I thought it was 3. You could have 3.
3 can have
No. When I looked at it, only 4 have game changers.
I am running
3
this
can
deck,
have tutors.
I don't.
and
think I have
disregarding
a game
brackets, because this is green tier legal
Oh,
anyways. So
yeah.
I haven't studied the tiering or bracketing.
Like I said, they're not set in place until, what was it, April?
Yeah.
So yeah, Brian was like, you can do 3, tier 3, bracket 3. But that might mean somebody sneaks in a non-green tier legal, but bracket 3 legal deck tonight.
Is that a thing?
Probably. There's probably some
Well-
missing overlaps between green tier and bracket 3.
You're not allowed 2-card combo, but if you have a quick 4-card or 3-card combo, they can do faster than turn whatever.
But we can it's still green tier, right? In that you can't infinite combo before turn 7.
Or 7.
You can't win the game with a win the game card before turn 5, I believe. I haven't looked at green tier rolls in
I think
half a year.
I thought both of them were 7. Maybe one of them was
Something's turn 5. I think.
I think that was infinite turns. I don't remember.
There's you can do an infinite thing, but only 3 times.
Yeah, you
There's
can do
infinite combo-
3 times before turn 7 or whatever,
Yeah.
or you can do it infinite.
There's one for
Let's
infinite
roll.
combos, infinite turns, and
6.
you win the game text.
You want to do a D20?
Sure. Yeah.
Eighteen. 7.
Nope.
Oof. Oof.
Alrighty.
I am last.
That's rough.
I'll keep. What's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph?
Yep.
I'm Nathan.
Nice to meet you.
Usual.
This was so close to being good, but I'm gonna mulligan. I needed one more land. I could have kept it.
Mine's greedy.
I should have kept it. I should have gambled. My next card was gonna be a mountain.
Playing, is that Palazzo?
Mm-hmm. It's mostly pre-con. I've changed a few cards. But
I didn't say who
it's
I was
not too
playing.
spicy.
I'm playing Raphael. It's Rakdos. He cares about demons, devils, imps, and tieflings. I got devils, demons, and tieflings in here.
No imps.
No.
No love for the imps.
They get +1/+1 in lifelink. Then during any turn on the end step, if any of my creatures go to the graveyard somehow, you get to make a little devil token.
So just the one. Alright. 10 creatures goes to the graveyard and still just make one.
Yeah, it's just at least one condition.
I hate picking them up.
I-
That happens.
I'll totally get it.
I've got quite.
What in the world happened?
I got a few proxies, but they're all real in a deck at least. So if you want me to pull out a card, the real card, I'll do that. Gladly.
I legitimately do not care.
This. Why'd you do this to me?
No one's ever asked me. So I've been just printing out these $100 cards.
Honestly,
no one's ever
I'm
asked.
being I'm being
Honestly, I
sabotaged
wouldn't
here.
even know the difference.
I'm
I've
being
been
set up.
playing for like a couple.
My
I
only
guess
creature
almost a
was
year now, but
a 6 cost with 2 lands.
So I printed them out of the library. Crisp, nice quality print. And then I printed out one last night at the house, and I scribbled on it to trying to draw the colors. It looks so dumb. And I was like, eh. So
Hopefully this will be it. I don't want to go down anymore.
is this your third one or second one?
Second.
I'm going to 6 now, right?
Yep. Yeah, the one before this was the free mulligan. Where's it back? Sure. We gotta make this work. Let's go into the bottom. Alright. Who's first?
I am. Alright, I'm going to play an Arid Mesa. I will immediately sack it and pay a life. And go get the Mountain Replants. If I can find it. There we go. The Forest Plant. And the Winter Tap. And I'll pass.
Alright. I'll draw. I'm gonna play a swamp and tap one for a Okiba Reckoner Raid.
Draw would have been the top card had you not shuffled.
It's a
No
saga. The first 2 times each opponent loses a life, I gain a life, and then the 3rd time I exile it and return it to the battlefield transformed. I think it's a 2/2 with Menace. It is a 2/2 with Menace and vehicles I control have Menace.
Alright.
So
So it
it'll enter
starts-
on its first chapter, and each of you will lose a life, and I'll gain a life.
You want my circulation.
And then I will pass.
Draw. I'll play Foreboding Ruins tapped.
Okay, I will draw. I will play a Xander's Lounge.
And before I get those raffle tickets, I figure people care more about these.
Pass.
I'm going to draw for my first turn.
Yep.
You're welcome.
draw for your second turn.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Yep,
Sweet.
pass.
I will draw for my second turn. Alright, oh yeah, I'll have that guy. And I will play. Alright, I'll tap him and play Soul Ring.
Got it out of one of the
Tap that place.
packs here at the store.
I'll get it right now.
And then I'll play.
None of that's it.
Oh, it's not from a thing.
Untap, upkeep. This will trigger to the second one, so each of you will lose a life and I'll gain a life.
No. I refuse.
And then I will draw. Gonna play an island. Tap 2 for an arcane signet.
Keep getting
Then I will pass.
Alright, I'm to draw.
Twinsies.
How do you
Play
see your
Reflecting
Soul Ring
Pool.
Arcane Signet?
I got lucky and drew that one for my second turn.
Then I'll play red and black for Body Dropper. Whenever I sacrifice a creature, put a 1/1 counter on Body Dropper, and I can pay Rakdos to sacrifice another creature, and then Body Dropper has Menace until end of turn. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's go. Like a Dragon Skull Summit. Enters untap because I control a swamp or mountain. And then I'm going to tap 2, a blue, and anything for a Polywog Prodigy. There's the beautiful artwork I was talking about. Which I might just get out the real one, so I have to look at this. It's 1/3 Frog Wizard. Evolve. Whenever a creature you control enters, if that creature has greater power or toughness than this creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. And then whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell with mana value less than his power, I will draw a card. And with that, I'll pass.
Untap. And draw. I will play Kessie Wolfram. He's a land. And let's see. Tap this for white, this for green, and this for colors, and play as true Atsukan Seer. He just gives me a mana, and I can sack him to return dinosaurs from my graveyard
To your hand, right?
to my hand. Yep. And I'll pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep. This will go to the third saga. So I exile it and return it to the battlefield as a 2/2 with menace, and my vehicles have menace. Then I draw. Gonna play a swamp as land turn. Going to tap for 2 and play a Talisman of Dominance. Then gonna tap for 3, play my commander. And I will pass. Do you want to know what any of this stuff does?
What's your commander?
Each creature card in my hand has ninjutsu for 2, a blue and a black.
Okay.
And whenever I activate a ninjutsu ability, I look at the top 3 cards in my library. I put one of them into my hand and the rest onto the bottom of my library. This ability only activates once each turn.
Okay.
Alright.
And everyone knows what ninjutsu is.
Mm-hmm.
If they're unblocked,
They are unblocked. I can
Okay.
cast them and they come out tapped and attacking.
and you swap out the.
Yes.
That's my land return. Tap 3. Play Mahadi Emporium Master. Beginning of my end step, I can create a treasure token, or I must create a treasure token for each creature that died this turn. And I pass.
Wow. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Gonna play a land for turn. Sunken Hollow enters untapped because I control 2 or nope, those are not basic lands. Thought it was my other one that does that. And then I will tap 2 for a Talisman of Creativity. And I'll tap for colorless for a Iron Apprentice. It enters when there's a battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. And when it dies, if it had counters on it, put those counters on target creature you control. I will pass.
Untap. I'll play Temple of False Goddess Lamp turn. It's useless.
Why?
I can only activate it if I control 5 or more
Oh, those are
lands.
lands, those would be
Yeah,
mana
so
relics.
these are just
Yeah.
So I only have 3 lands right now. I'll tap for green, white, red, and 2 colors. I'll play Penalza. When he enters, I discover 4. So look for 4. Oh,
What does this cover?
yeah.
It's where you can discover X, where X is the creature's toughness. So his toughness is 4.
And so I'll discover the mana value 4. So that'd be Rip Jaw Raptor.
Yeah, and what does it do? When you
I
discover
can
it?
either play it or I can put it in my hand.
You're gonna play it?
I'm going to play it for free. Whenever he's dealt damage, I draw a card. I'll put these on the bottom of my deck. Alrighty. I will pass.
Done. Did you pass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right. Oh, I didn't bring the pen out. Well, either way, you've got one of these. If you can find some way to write on it.
I think I have a pen in my back.
No, I'm gonna bring one out. Don't worry.
I'm going to tap 2 for a Dourport Mage. Whenever one or more creatures I control leaves the battlefield without dying, I draw a card.
Leave the battlefield.
Yes.
So,
So
ninjutsu.
Yep. Then I'm going to tap for 3. And I'm going to play Kaito Shizuki. He enters with 3 loyalty. And then at the beginning of my end step, if he entered the battlefield this turn, he phases out. For +1, I can draw and then discard unless I attacked. For -2, I can make a 1/1 unblockable ninja. For -7, I get an emblem that says whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, search my library for a blue or black creature card, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to...
7.
Everyone has 2 blockers. This is sad.
Do I have the ninja tokens? It's the new question.
I do not have the ninja tokens. Is everyone cool with me using like an illusion as my ninja tokens?
Sure.
Go for it.
Gonna -2 him to make a 1/1 unblockable ninja that looks sort of like an illusion. And then I will pass.
If you could see him, he wouldn't be a real number.
And my planeswalker phases out until my next turn. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Okay. I'll tap to play Lightning Greaves. And I will move to equip it to Mahadi. I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Alright, I'm going to tap colorless. Doesn't matter. Rakdos Signet. And I'm going to tap into the Rakdos Signet. So black, red, and a blue for an Aether Channeler. It's a 2/1 human wizard. Whenever Aether Channeler enters the battlefield, choose one. Create a 1/1 white bird creature token flying. Return another target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, or draw a card. Only draw a card. And then I will. Oh, so whenever this guy enters, this guy evolves. So, which is whenever a creature you control enters, that creature has greater power or toughness than this creature for one encounter on this creature. So this is now a 2/4. Pass the turn.
Ready? Untap. And draw.
Feel sorry for me.
I'm right there with you.
Y'all should feel sorry for us.
Alright, I'm on a tap for
I have the same number
red
of lands as you.
and a colorless and play
Huh?
3.
Optic Huntmaster.
Y'all got rocks.
Oh, my rocks.
He
I ain't-
makes my
I ain't got
dinosaurs
double.
cost less.
I feel bad for you. He has the
Then I'll
same
tap
number of
for
stuff as
green
me.
and 2 to play Garrick's Uprising.
Okay.
When it enters the battlefield, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card, which I do, so I'll draw it. Gives my creatures trample, and when a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, draw a card.
Can I paint Lazo? Sure. I'm thinking of Gishath. Which one is this? Whenever another dinosaur enters the battlefield. This is not a dinosaur.
Give me go to combat. I want to swing my Ripjaw Raptor at your Planeswalker. There.
It's
It's
phased
phased
out.
out.
Oh, it's phased out.
Can you like move it somewhere or cover it up with a?
I thought that was a different card that phased out. My
Just
bad.
grab it and
Yeah. Phase it
gone.
out. Existence.
It's not currently here.
where'd it go?
Who knows?
I think I'm still going to swing him at you. He's at 4/5. What's your name?
And whenever he takes damage,
Yes.
Caleb will draw a card.
Alright, I'll take 4.
Cool. I'll pass.
And he's back. Pretty cool ninja skills.
How do you do that?
Draw.
I just wanted the card draw.
You like draw.
Real.
Well, still have 2 untapped creatures. Makes me sad.
3 untapped creatures.
Technically.
Yeah.
Probably won't walk with those, but I might.
I'm going to move to combat and swing with an unblockable ninja. At
I won't
You're
block.
not gonna hurt my
I won't
feelings.
block.
yeah,
It is unblockable,
dinosaurs
so you
with
can't.
Promise.
dinosaurs with trample kind of scare me, so it will go your way. After it's been declared unblocked, I'm gonna ninjutsu it out,
Alright, take it back.
Alright.
and it's actually a noxious Gearhulk.
Oof.
So it's a 5/4 that when it enters, I can destroy target creature. If a creature is destroyed this way, I gain life equal to its toughness. And now I have some options again.
Dinosaurs with trample are still scary.
Yes. I'll kill the one that lets you draw cards.
That does what?
The draw cards it's tapped.
The
That's my commander.
this
This one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Then I will gain 5 toughness.
Toughness, yeah, 5.
And then it's 5/4 coming your way. That
Still
was
unblockable?
unblocked. Yeah.
well, you didn't declare a blocker.
It's
Yeah.
if the creature goes unblocked, I can switch out the creature.
Yes, it's
With that
after your
one.
block step that he does.
Could
that.
I
Declare
activate-
blocks on an unblockable creature?
You couldn't
No.
have.
So it's a 5/4.
Yeah. And then my commander's ability, I look at the top 3 and put 1 into my hand, and the rest onto the bottom. And Dowport Mage.
When you first explained it, I thought it was when you
It's
paid for
whenever I
ninjutsu,
activate.
you could draw, look at what you want, and then you could like ninjutsu that. Is that not how it works?
Could I? It's
Um,
whenever I activate ninjutsu ability. So I thought I had to put something out to
Yeah, to activate the ability,
Yeah, that's true.
unless it's
Which one is it?
My commander, whenever I
Stack, and
activate
then
ninjutsu ability,
that
I look at the
triggers
top
It would have to
3.
be like
but it has
when
to
you
resolve
cast
ninjutsu, right?
would be like just paying the cost.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, you did it.
Well,
right. You did it right.
Okay,
I think.
cool.
It was like whenever you cast ninjutsu or something like that, then you could do it before you choose the card.
So after combat, I'm going to pick this up and just draw a card since I attack this turn. Okay. Gonna play an exotic orchard as land for turn. And I'm gonna tap it for a black. Since you can tap for black, thank you. I'm gonna play a Stalactite Stalker.
Good card.
1/1 with menace that if I descend, I put a counter on it, and then I can sack it to deal target creature, and target creature gets -X/-X, where X is its power. And then I will pass.
Tap. Draw. That's not good. I passed.
That's it.
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Here's your card, and we owe you 17 cents.
Alright, put it on my. Oh, okay.
Put on my tab.
Put on my tab. I have to have a card. Thanks, Brian. Alright, playing Mother of Runes. Okay. I drew for turn. Untap, upkeep. Draw. Okay. I'm going to tap. Okay. Yeah, I'll tap 2. Alright, so no, actually I'm gonna tap for a color here into that. So I'll take the 1.
You tapped it for a color to put it into the Rakdos?
Yep.
Can you not just do colorless?
Maybe I want to take the pay life. Spawning Pit.
Okay.
So Spawning Pit artifact, I can sack a creature and put a charge counter on Spawning Pit. And I can pay 1, remove 2 charge counters from Spawning Pit, and create a 2/2 colorless spawn artifact creature token. And then I will tap 2. A red and a black for Gev, Scaled Scorch. 3/2, so Polylog will get an Evolve trigger. So he's now at 3/5. Ward, pay 2 life. Other creatures I control enter with an additional 1/1 counter on them for each opponent who lost life this turn. And then whenever I cast a lizard spell, Gev Scaled Scorch deals 1 damage to target opponent. He's the only lizard in this deck, so don't expect that to ever happen. And then, 3/2. Fast. How fast?
On deck. I will draw for turn. So many options. I'll tap green, green, 2 colorless, and another colorless. It only costs 5 because of this feller. Regal Behemoth. He has trample. When he enters the battlefield, I become the monarch. Whenever I tap a land for mana while I'm the monarch, add an additional mana of any color. Monarch. And when he hits the battlefield, there's gonna be a couple triggers. We'll do this one. I'll draw a card from Gary Uprising because he's R5. And discover trigger from Pat Laza, so I'll discover 5 as well. Which is going to be this Savage Stomp. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature I control, then that creature fights a target creature I don't control. So I will put a 1/1 counter on Pat Laza. And what was that creature that's doing weird stuff over here?
Which one?
Who's
Commander?
I know.
Probably his commander.
Probably the commander, yeah.
Okay.
I'll have him fight him. He's 5/5, so he'll
My commander will die.
And then that'll go.
What was it, River?
The Savage Stomp. It's sorcery.
What did that?
Because it just activates once, right?
Oh, it's a sorcery. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, sorcery.
For some reason, I thought it was a dinosaur that had that.
Well, it does have a Nest on it, but no, it's a sorcery. No, you had me second guessing myself there.
What is it? What is a sorcery? What team is this?
Why am I?
Alright, I'm gonna tap this plains here for green, but it'll also create a red because of this guy. And I'll play Isquinth. Firstborn of Gishath. He has haste. When he enters, I can pay 2 to have a target dungeon I control deal damage, but I don't have 2 mana, so he's just gonna be a little guy.
Can you only discover once per turn? Or is it
Yes,
still-
only once per turn.
Okay.
That'd be a little wild if it was.
Yeah. And an noxious skill.
Yeah.
Menace. Nothing too weird.
5/4 with menace and an ETB effect.
Okay. I'm gonna go to combat. Wait, do I have haste? I don't, but I can make it my base. Alright, I'm gonna swing the beacon at you.
He's a 5/5.
Take 5.
I'll pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw. You play an island as land for draw.
It's kind of messed up.
So I'm gonna swamp over here. Show the class a little bit.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck in finding yourself a land.
Someone needs to. 'Cause my hopes and prayers aren't enough right now.
So both my colors. Tap for both. I will tap for 5
Uh-oh.
and recast my commander. He's back. Don't have enough mana to ninjutsu this turn. He's back.
I'll draw a card off the monarch.
Try that instead.
And then 2 blockers. I will swing 2 menace creatures your way.
2 menace creatures.
Yes.
2 whole minutes.
2/2 and a
Get out of
1/1.
here.
You get to counter when I descend, and then I can sack him to make someone smaller based off his counters. Or power, rather. No one. Step.
Why does mine have a mana cost?
That was the
He's
saga
saga.
that
That's
transformed.
what.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I'll block. I'll block this one.
Okay.
With both of these guys.
He will die. You will take
I'll take
2 damage,
2 damage.
and then I become the monarch.
80.
I'm going to move to second main phase. Take this up, draw a card. I'm going to move to instep. I'm going to draw a card.
Which one's that?
Choose
The
the
Arbor?
monarch.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, the whole purpose of attacking.
True.
Your turn.
You're done?
Yeah.
Alright. Draw. Alright. Tapping 2 for Demonic Tutor.
When you cast
What a
that,
draw.
Get a land.
I will. This will trigger, giving me a trouble.
I thought you were the counter.
I'm
I
gonna
was like-
counter your demonic.
I was gonna
Tutor
throw a
from
fit.
there. That's bracket 4. You know we don't.
There's no way. My next draw. I'm upset.
Drawing off a polywog for the
God.
sorcery being cast.
Do you draw for just sorceries or instant?
Non-creatures.
Okay,
But
non-creatures.
mana
You draw for
costs-
this guy?
No, because that's the mana cost 3. This has to be.
Ah,
right
two-
now it's 2 or less.
2 or less.
With any free spells you can cast, I'll be drawing off of them.
I don't have
Any
of those.
free non-creature.
That's right. So no, orange
Well,
valve.
is Discover you
not
play
a
it for
spell.
free?
It's not as.
Do you cast it?
It doesn't get.
Cast it without
actually.
paying its mana
Yeah, it
cost.
does get cast.
But spell has mana value. That's how I would read it. Right. So he casts it with for free, but it's still a spell with mana value 3, for
Yeah.
instance.
Oh.
The value doesn't go away.
If you want to read this one
Yeah.
instead. Yeah, I used some markers that are very dark. That's it.
I do not reveal it. Okay. Is this the one that
It better be land. It's not land, I'm gonna laugh. You saw me get my win condition out. Just in case.
Let me get my 5 costs and calling out. It's gonna be so overpaid. I just had 2 lands in my hand this entire time. Just not playing.
Yeah. Garnering pity.
Cut you, May.
What if I counted that? That'd be
I would probably scoop.
fun
I'll
to
be real.
use.
Alright, it was a land. It's Rakdos Carnarium. I get to bounce a land. Yippee.
You got a land for next turn.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fast. Hee
All right, I will untap. I will upkeep. I will draw. Oh. Okay, I am going to. Tap. 5. No, I'm tap 4. Play Marchesa, the Black Rose. I do not give him the Ball of Truth because he's already at 3 power. Alright, so 3/3 Human Wizard Dethrone, which means whenever this creature attacks the player with the most life or tied for the most life, put a 1/1 counter on it. Other creatures I control have Dethrone. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next instep.
What?
So for instance, if one of these were to die, while she's on the battlefield, there's a delayed trigger that's set up, and then
So it comes
this
back
goes to
without the counter?
graveyard. It comes back without the counter, yeah.
It's cool.
For sure. Alright. And then I am going to I'm gonna go to combat. Well, let's do this first. I'm going to sack my Iron Apprentice to my Spawning Pit, which gives Spawning Pit a charge counter. When Iron Apprentice dies, if it had counters on it, which it did, put those counters on target creature you control. It's gonna be Marchesa. This goes into the graveyard, the special graveyard. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing.
Does it lose its counters when it dies since you're moving it to someone else?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
I'm
would
just,
still have counters based off Marchesa.
it will not have counters. So it leaves the battlefield, it loses its counters.
Whenever a card changes state, it loses its
But
counters.
except for what Skullbriar, I think. But because it left when it died, the creature you control with the 1/1 counter on it dies.
Oh, okay.
Return that card to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next instant. So beginning of the next instant, this
So
will
even
come
though you
back.
moved the counter, it still had the counter.
Had the counter. Yeah, yeah. So when it dies, if it had a counter, put those counters somewhere. So it died with the counter. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
That one
if
specifically. Yeah,
effect placed her effect.
So the cool thing is, if she were to die now, he'd still come back because it's a delayed trigger.
Mm.
And then if she dies with a counter on her, she comes back because it's a delayed trigger.
That's cool.
That's cool. It is cool. Let's see how it goes. I will swing. Aether Channeler at you, Joseph, and Gev at you, Jesse, and
How big is Aether Chandler?
so these two will get
Counter.
counters. With their 3 dethrones. Aether Channeler is now a 3/2.
Oh, you get one for each. Nice.
That's
Gev
what
is
it is.
They're
a
tied.
4/3.
Because they're tied. Or you're tied. Your life totals
Yeah.
are tied.
Yeah.
3/2.
And while I'm at it, swing play while I get you two, Jesse. So this will go up to 3.
What's that thing?
So this is a 4/6, and this is a
6.
4/3 coming your way.
I
3/2
will-
coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
I will block the 4/3 with Mahadi. It's
Okay.
3/3.
Okay. So Gev will die. We go to combat stuff. What?
I'll
you
block.
want?
I'll just take 3 damage. It is 3, right?
It is 3. So Gev will die. Mahadi will die. All right. Let's see. Anything else?
You get the monarch.
I get the monarch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll take that. I will go to my end step. At the beginning of my end step, I have a couple of triggers. I'll draw for monarch. Marchesa's triggers will go on the stack. Iron Apprentice will enter. Kev will enter.
They come on tap too.
Yep.
Nice.
He comes back with a 1/1 counter on it because of who he is. If I did it in the right order, he'd get 2 counters. But, and it's my end step, so I can't do anything with that card. I think that's it. I think that will be my turn. I'll pass.
Oh, on tap.
Did you take for this go?
I'm sorry, I did not.
What was his roll?
4.
Play it first. One. White. Another white. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Make sure I'm counting right. Play as a top dog. Hold on.
Oh, look at that.
Flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible. And when he enters, they'll trigger Pantlaza. Or, well, we'll trigger Garrick's first. Power 4 or greater. Draw card. And then that'll trigger Pantlaza, so I'll discover for 8. Lots of forests. There we go. Migration Path. I can search for basic playing cards, put them on the battlefield tapped in trouble. I'm just going to put these here.
Okay, let's see. 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
So you cast that.
Yes, this is a cast. I'm casting it for free.
Okay, with that on the stack, I'm going to sack Iron Apprentice to the spawning pit. Move him to the graveyard, move his counter here. Where is it at? So now it's at +4, +4. So whenever you cast that, because it's a 4 mana cost, I'll be able to draw. Okay, now you cast.
Okay,
I'll draw.
so now it's cast.
Yeah.
Now you draw. Cool.
Nice.
I'll just, if y'all don't care, I'll just leave that the way it is and put these here, since I drew 2 forests. Unless you want me to shuffle. If you want me to shuffle, I will.
No, that's fine.
I don't
Off the top.
make it faster.
They're off the top.
Yeah, those are both
Yeah,
off the
yeah,
top.
that's
So.
fine.
He clearly knows what's on top.
So he's been
Clearly.
divining.
All right. We will go to combat. I want my monarch back, so I'm gonna tap this guy, give this guy haste, and I'll swing him at you. He has flying, double strike, and vigilance.
So I think 8.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I just want the monarch.
Hand it over.
All right. I don't have any untapped mana, so actually I do now, but it's all colorless, so it doesn't make a difference. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so Temple of False God works now. All right. I'll go to end step and draw for monarch.
On your
During your-
second main. Well, before you're doing on instant.
I'm doing something on his end, so.
On your second main,
Okay.
I'm gonna sack Aether Chandler to
Mhm.
the spawning pit.
Okay. They'll both come back on my end step, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Now it's your instant.
No,
End step. Cool.
All right.
Okay.
He had a.
I'm going to tap 1 and flash out a Spectral Sailing. So 1/1 flash flying for 4 mana. I can draw a card.
Now I get my card.
Turn rotation.
Now you can draw.
There we go. Both of these come back. He comes back with a counter and he enters. And then when he comes back, I'm going to choose a mode. Should I remove anything? Bounce anything?
I got none right now.
Yeah, not your stuff, right?
I mean,
I'm
the-
gonna
the flyer is
bounce
kinda
this
crazy.
guy.
Put him back in my hand.
Yep, to hand.
No, that's at the end of my end step, right?
This happened on the beginning of your stuff.
Okay, so I have to discard after my end step, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
so
end
that
step
actually
is cleaned
puts
up.
me. It puts me at 8 cards, so I have to discard them.
So that was, I think you're good to proceed to your end stuff. So you drew from Monarch.
I drew from Monarch.
Okay, yeah, you're good to
Got it.
clean up.
Okay, so your turn now,
Yes.
and I will discard one.
Tap. Upkeep. You can play Murky Sewer. Just tap since no one has less than 13 life. I'll tap one.
Discard the runic connoisseur.
Play an Artificer's Assistant. It's a flying 1/1 that whenever I cast a historic spell, I scry one. Neither of you two have flyers, right?
Nope.
He does. That's sad.
It's like one of my 2 flyers.
Yeah. Doesn't change the fact it's sad. And you have, but you have something. Okay. I'm going to swing. I can only do one of these. It's really sad. Okay. I'm gonna swing him at you.
What is it?
It's a 1/1 flash flying.
Ah,
He's a little guy.
I don't have flying, so no blocks.
Alright. After no blocks are declared,
Oof.
I'm going to ninjutsu out a Katos the Silent Spider. So when it enters, When it enters the battlefield, I exile target card other than a basic land card from an opponent's graveyard. Search that player's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the same name as that card and exile them. Then that player shuffles. For as long as I control Katos, I may play one of the exiled cards and spend mana as though there were any color to cast it. I would like to exile
Can I
the
do that?
Demonic Tutor.
Fair enough.
I'm assuming you don't have more of these, so I don't need to search your deck for it.
It'd be illegal otherwise.
Then that player shuffles.
Oh,
You
feel
wanna
free to
shuffle?
shuffle.
You wanna shuffle?
Okay, so you can just have that and then play it whenever you want,
Correct.
and you can spend mana. Is there any color to that?
Yeah.
Fancy.
And it will be 4 damage. Can I play it at instant speed or just when I cast it?
I think you have to play it based on
Sorcery.
Time
the card.
restrictions.
So since it's a sorcery, you have
Okay.
to play the sorcery.
Now, does the last part of that card where you can use any mana for any color or whatever, is that while that card's on the table, or is it while you have the one you took?
I think it's while
It's
she has
As
to be
long
on
as
the
she
has to be
controls
on the
it.
battlefield for me to play it. So it is while she's on the battlefield.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It only affects the card it actually got through the exile.
So I don't think I've done my ninjutsu triggers yet. So draw a card, then 3 cards. I put 1 into my hand.
It's a lot of card draw.
Yeah.
This guy has a lot of cards.
And you're the one that had a discard.
Yeah. Yeah, how's that work?
I play a lot of my cards.
Garrick's up right here. That's one of the cards that I put in here because this deck doesn't have enough card draw on its own.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and cast The demonic tutor.
Alright, when you cast the Demonic Tutor, I'll get a draw trigger.
Okay. And then I think this just goes back to your graveyard.
Was it exiled?
It's
under-
exiled originally, but then I cast it.
I guess it go back to the owner's graveyard.
Okay.
Can you get it up?
Probably not.
Maybe if he had lands.
Right now, no.
And then I search my library for any card.
Yeah, anything you don't show it to us, you just put it into your hand and shuffle.
That's amazing.
Imagine unconditional tutors. That's very cool for sure.
Oh yeah, my deck is automatically a 4 just because this exists. But as you can see,
Caleb
it is
told me-
definitely not 4 power.
Caleb told me bracket 3 could have up to 3 game changers.
It is 3?
I believe so.
I thought when I looked up this morning it was 4, but I could be wrong.
Let me pull it back up. If I have service in
Come
here.
on, this one.
Did you get?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You almost got it.
I'll play it. I'll ninjutsu it out next turn as long as
Okay.
It actually says you're
Doesn't
supposed to
look-
exile that card you selected.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's great.
Search your color for the card and exile it. That's just the end of it.
That's
Well,
it.
There's the one counter spell or one tutor where you exile the top 13 cards and then you tutor for a card. And I think you have to choose a name before you do it.
That's awful.
Oh, was that the demonic consultation?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
level 3 can have 2 late game 2 card infant combos and 3 game changers.
Okay.
It can't have mass land denial or chaining extra turns.
Who would do that anyway?
That's why I thought this was a 4. Because I can have more than one combat. But that just implies turns. I don't think
This is
combat's
turn days,
supposed
not
to be
combat.
Can you cut that?
Would you like
Caleb?
to cut?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
That's why I thought it was a 4. But no, it's,
Okay.
thank God it's a 3.
So that,
Man.
are you still in second main?
3s are still really
Yeah,
common.
I'm still in second main. I'm going to use this guy to make the unblockable ninja. It looks a little bit like an illusion, but it's really a ninja.
I believe it.
And then I will pass.
Well,
Or
when you're leaving second main, on your second main,
on my second main.
I'm going to sack Iron Apprentice to my
Okay.
Spartan Pit, 4 charge counters.
Okay.
What does
Remove
that do
the
once you get
counter.
all the counters on
I can pay 1 to remove 2 charge counters and create a 2/2 Carlos artifact creature token.
it? No, okay.
Alright, so,
Yep.
That
And
got
then I'm gonna
done.
move to my instead.
well, I'm still on your.
Or
so-
still on the second main phase.
Um,
You're still sacrificing more?
Yeah, I'm gonna sack
Die.
Aether Channeler.
Okay. Now do I have permission to move to my
Yeah, now, at the beginning of your instep,
Yes.
well, I guess you do your beginning of instep stuff.
I don't think I have any beginning
Okay.
and step stuff.
So, beginning of your
It's
instep.
just you, big dog.
This guy will come back with a counter. And because of Gev, he gets another counter because an opponent lost life this turn. And this guy will come back with a counter because of Gev, because an opponent lost life this turn. When he enters, I will bounce something.
Yep.
Or should I bounce?
With this on the battlefield, I will draw if you bounce any of my stuff.
Bounce something that isn't that good.
Yeah, I'm not right.
No, I'm telling you to bounce something that isn't good. For him.
That isn't good for him.
Yeah, something that he doesn't care about. Like, if
Yeah,
anything,
like a
literally just
wind
bounce
cost
the
bird.
token.
I'll draw a card.
That's the token.
I'll draw a card. Off the trigger.
Alright.
Yep.
Fantastic.
No, I
Untap. Draw. Alright. Forest Swamp. I'm playing Blast Edict because we're at over 13. Sack.
Alright. In response. Sacking this guy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you're still doing what the card does.
Yeah.
What was the card?
Blast Edict. So that gets
Sack
past your
13
indestructible
creatures.
because you have to sack it.
I don't know what the card is.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's Blast Act, but instead of taking damage, you have to sack 13 creatures. Up to 13.
Okay.
Yeah, so on top of that in the stack, I'll just sack all of mine. I don't
Fair
think
enough.
it changes anything as far as like ordering.
Nah, I mean, you had the counters and stuff anyway, so it's
Yeah,
gonna
so
come back.
everything had a counter on it. Marchesa goes to the graveyard. But I get these, so I get 4 more of these.
Yeah, just for you.
Thank you.
Alright, now I'm gonna play a land for turn.
Oh man, he's already tapped. You can't sacrifice something that's tapped, right? Or can
Then
you?
return.
You can?
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. It exists on the battlefield.
Okay. So, yeah, these guys are tapped. These guys are. Can I put these in the graveyard and before he gets sacrificed? They all have to sacrifice at the same time, right?
For a Blast Edict? Or.
Yeah, it's happening all at once.
Yeah.
It's happening all at once. Okay. So I could still sacrifice him though and get something out of here.
Yeah, so you could. Yeah, just like I was doing here, I was sacking mine to my spawning pit. You could sack this guy.
Okay.
Well,
I'll-
I think he wanted to get one of the creatures on the.
I was hoping to get this guy back. but
no,
I
you
don't
can't do
think
that.
so.
They
'Cause
all
you would
go
have
at
to
the
do
same time.
this
Yeah.
ahead of this
Okay.
guy making you sack. So if you already have a creature in your graveyard, you can grab it. First.
I will sacrifice him to get Ripjaw Raptor back. And then the rest of these guys will sack.
And that goes a hand.
Yes, you're right.
Alright, we're good?
You're good.
Fantastic. I'm gonna tap 4. For. Actually. Yes. For Hellrider. He has haste, and whenever a creature I control attacks, Hellrider deals 1 damage to that player or planeswalker it's attacking. Go ahead and equip Greaves to it. Who's the Monarch? You're the Monarch.
Me.
Swing you for 3, then from his trigger, additional damage. So 4 total come at you.
Now you have the Monarch, so I'll be swinging at you.
Fair. I just wanted to draw. I'm moving straight to instep, getting Monarch draw. You do your stuff.
Beginning of your instep.
I know you're doing things, go ahead.
Who's first? Was anyone dealt damage this turn?
He was.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He'll enter first. Whenever other creatures I control enter with an additional 1 counter on them for each opponent dealt damage this turn. So then at that point, I don't think it really will. Then he'll come out with a counter. And then he'll come out, giving him, he'll hit with a counter. He'll get an evolve trigger. Then she'll come out. She gets damage with a counter. He gets another evolve. No, he doesn't get a trigger. She enters with a counter, so she has power 4 when she enters. So he would get an evolve trigger. I think. That's how it works.
I mean, it's all happening at once, right?
No,
They're
these
all
are
returning.
returning 1 at a time.
Oh, they are one at a time?
So she enters with a 1/1 counter, meaning when she hits the battlefield, she has a 1/1 counter on her, making her toughness or power 4, which means that he would get an evolve trigger here. And then this guy enters with his and Gab's, so he has 2 counters. I'll untap. 3 lands. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm going to play a Spymaster's Vault. Enters tap, unless I control swamp, controls some swamps. I can tap it, add a black, or I can pay a black and tap it, and target creature I control connives X, where X is the number of creatures that die this turn. I am going to. What am I going to do? I am going to pay. Two. For a jury, master of the review. Human shaman 1/1. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a 1 counter on jury, and then when jury dies, it deals damage equals to its power to any target. And then I am going to go to combat. I'm going to swing. You, Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
With Give, Polywog, Jury.
It's a
Yes,
haste.
haste.
Nope, absolutely not. Thank you. He gets a counter for swinging at you, and he gets a counter for swinging at you.
So how much am I taking?
You'll take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sacrifice some stuff in my second main phase,
No.
believe it or not. I'll sacrifice my
It's
Aether
the
Channeler.
first time he's done it.
Aether Channeler will sack. When I sacrifice a permanent, she gets a counter. And then I'm going to sacrifice Iron Apprentice. These counters will move to the. She gets 1, and these will move here. It's now 7 power. And then I will go to my end step. I'm going to bring these back. Because I have lost life this turn, they'll enter with counters. And Iron Apprentice enters with counter anyways, so he'll have 2. When Aether Channeler enters, I will draw a card. Then I'll go cleanup step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
When did you get so many cards?
And this card. And this card. Discarding a sneak attack and scroll of fate. And I'll pass.
One tap. Play a fortified village, it'll enter tapped. And then we're gonna play. Let's see, green. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Regal Behemoth. So I will get the Monarch back. Wherever that is, there it is.
Now you don't have to hit me.
Nope. Just take it. And then I will.
You draw for that, right?
Hmm?
Draw.
No, because he's not out.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. Because he's powerful.
No problem.
We'll go ahead and play. I think he's 6'7" now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because of Regal Behemoth. Oh, I'll play him. What was it? Discover for 4. Well, actually, I'll draw one for
Yep.
Derek's and then discover 4. Not him. Not him. There we go. The Chroma's Will. Oh. I don't have anything with haste, so
Yeah.
I think I'll just put that in my hand.
What does that do?
Gives my creatures lots of stuff.
Okay.
And if he controls his commander,
He gets
they get more stuff.
Yeah.
It is a game ender.
If I had a lot of creatures, sure.
Okay.
I'll go to end steps.
Oh,
and
on your second main.
Nope.
Sorry. Here we go again. It goes. Actually, I'm doing something
We're
different.
just
this
gonna
time.
end the game on him sacrificing stuff.
Paying 4 here to flash in a Thought Sponge. Thought Sponge enters with the battlefield number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the greatest number of cards an opponent has drawn this turn. You draw 3 cards.
I think that's great.
So he enters with 3 1/1 counters. When he dies, I draw cards equal to his power. So, and then I'll sack him. And draw 4 cards.
Everybody's at lots of life.
Yeah. Nobody was swinging for a while.
I had a very slow start.
Yeah, he didn't
I
have
had
lands.
I had a demonic tutor for a land just so I could play the game.
And then I'll stack both of these.
Are you playing Raphael?
Yeah.
Counters here.
Raphael helped me win my game.
Here.
Really?
I was playing Balgobov.
There we go.
I was doing great until he wiped the board.
Yeah,
he
me
was in
too.
my Mulligan 1. He popped up in there with 1 land. This can't work.
Alright.
I got
Then
Balgobov out
your
on turn
stuff.
3 with a source of 1 damage every time
You'll
someone draws a
enter.
card.
You'll have 3 counters
I'll go
because you've
back,
drawn
just-
3 cards this turn. He'll enter and he'll enter.
And
He
then I
enters
got-
with a counter.
I got Fiery Emancipation out.
When he enters, I will.
And I smack somebody with
Draw
42
card.
commander damage.
Permission to go to man. Step me, Lord.
Yep.
I'll draw a card for Mark and pass.
What's up?
You get to go to instep when I say you go to instep.
It's you get to go to cleanup step.
Yeah, I got to discard some stuff.
I'm going to tap for 2 and play a Silver Firm Master. Ninjutsu abilities cost 1 less to activate. Other ninjas and rogue creatures I control get +1/+1. Going to tap for 3. I'm going to play a Runa Stormcloak. When he enters, I can put 1 target creature from my graveyard to the top of my library. He has flying, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I lift the top card of my library. I may reveal it. If it's a creature card with mana value 6 or greater, I transform him into a cool card. That if you want to know the backup, I will tell you.
A cool cat.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm thinking about this. I'm not going to my next
Need,
turn.
need the other side.
right. No, you're good.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
go for it.
Gonna tap for 1. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I can't.
Discarding these cards.
Did I do his thing? Yes. Okay, cool. Play Submerged Boneyard tapped. then I'd like to move to my end step.
On your second main, sack
Yeah.
here, move this here. I'm gonna sack here. That's 2. Let me add 1 here. That's a 4. There's a 4 in here somewhere, and this moves up twice. So that's 6 plus 1. Just dies. I'm gonna sack Jury. Which is a 6, 7, 8 power. And hit. I hate you, Joseph.
Okay, so I take
With
8 damage.
8 damage. This goes up. So on your end step, this will come back. This will come back. This comes
Still
back.
going
with
at it.
counter. This comes back and I draw
It's
a
not
card.
his turn.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to. do
Forgot
something fast.
one.
Draw. It's too late. Give up.
Forgot to draw 4 cards.
Tap 5. Karlach. Wins my first combat, declare combat. All attacking creatures untap and get first strike, then I get additional combat. Greaves is going over to Karlach. So now she has haste and trap.
Mm-hmm.
Combat. Gonna swing for 8 at you. Hellrider trigger happens. Kaido blows up.
Okay.
Kaido's phased out.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Only the first time.
It's only the when he
That's
enters the battlefield.
He enters the battlefield whenever he phases back in.
Really?
Yeah, every time he phases in, he enters the battlefield. So basically, he's only on the battlefield when it's your turn.
Okay, so he doesn't exist.
Alright, then you take an additional one.
That.
You get one more for free.
Okay, so
That proc already happens, so you automatically take one.
I take 1, and then you're swinging at me for 8.
And then, since it's my first combat, they untap, they all have first
Okay.
strike.
I'm gonna flash out a Spectral Sailor and block the bigger creature with it.
Okay.
And
So
I'll
they-
take 4?
3.
3? Okay.
I get an additional combat.
Yep.
I'll just swing at you again. Sure. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, sure, I'll take
Well,
8.
if you injured, no, he's gonna.
You take a total of 9, but
Okay.
it's not gonna be enough. And I move to end step.
Second main. Sack.
Okay.
Take your turn. You can kill him.
Second main. Sack.
Actually,
I don't
before you
know.
do that, I'm
Say
going
untap.
to tap 2 and consuming corruption your
Untap.
jury. I'm gonna kill your jury before you do all your sacrificing stuff.
What are you doing?
I'm going to be dealing it X damage, where X is the number of swamps I control, and then gaining
Okay.
that much life.
So
2 damage to it.
his second
to
mana
jury.
sack this, and she gets a counter. So whenever you target that, or is this second main? or
I was
does it-
trying to do it
Do it
during
before?
turn. Yes,
Okay.
doing it before you did that.
Well then, with that on
If you-
stack, I'll
If
sack
you
this.
if you do it before, then he can just.
I'm sure you saw the thing tick down,
Yeah.
but
I don't think it
in
makes
case you
a
didn't,
difference.
active player, finish your turn.
But yeah.
I don't think it mattered when I did it,
Oh, there's
I just wanted to try.
There's my combo piece.
Nice.
but I do gain 2 life.
There's my combo piece. Can I win the game? Can I win the game? Do we want to keep going? I don't think we can win it.
Cool.
All right. Well, so what I found with this deck is that if I had 10 more minutes, it'd be a great
You
deck.
could ramp it up real quick.
But it just grinds for like the first 40 minutes.
My
I could
issue
have had
is
some
the,
stuff going if we didn't board wipe.
the new cards I've
I
added
had some great
have
stuff going.
increased my mana curve too much, and I'm not lucky enough with my hand draws.
Well, it's
I
like-
have a very high mana curve. You saw how great I did with it.
Look at my hand.
Raphael is unfortunately not a ninja.
Look at my hand. That's
She
disgusting.
could. Well, actually, he's red black. Never mind.
And he also has a base cost of 5, so it's very expensive.
I also did
Mm.
as many lands as I usually do. Had to deal with.
Yeah, I think all of us were pretty land
Yeah.
screwed, but
I wouldn't.
us three had
I had some
ramp,
mana stuff.
and you didn't have any
I
ramp.
had nothing.
I had some mana dorks.
I
I
got
couldn't use
blessed
Temple of
with a
False God for
tutor.
the longest time, which is annoying.
Let's see.
Using a tutor for a land.
Oh yeah, I could have won.
Insane.
I could have won. Dang. Those two right there.
Luckily, I drew on my last turn what I wanted. What I wanted to tutor, but I wasn't going to do anything by that point.
Never gotten this far.
Ooh, Metallic Mimic's pretty good.
Metallic Mimic, and you name Assassin or Goblin, and then this guy persists. So when he dies, he deals damage equal to his power to somebody, and then he comes back, and you've named him, so it cancels out the persist counter, -1 with a +1.
Yep.
And then he does it again, as long as you have a stack out there. So, one more minute. One more. If I didn't spend so much time on people's turns screwing around,
It's your own fault.
yeah.
I think that's purposely stalled.
You just had to learn
Poor
the,
deck
the
construction.
The lines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just had to learn to do it faster.
Yeah, and the problem is I've only played this deck and not sat there with 3 lands for the
That's it.
7 turns like 3 times, so I haven't learned all the lines yet.
So what was the end result?
Tie.
Oh wait,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Almost got
we
one.
needed
out.
like 30 more seconds, and he said he could have won.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's like these here.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it. And they're in my hand.
If you didn't get those
Right.
2 creatures out, at least one person would have gone down. Not that it would have mattered much.
No, it would have. It would have. As long as no one had removed my sack outlet or one of the creatures, I just do it. Infinite.
I wish my Blast Act or my Blast Edict actually did something against your field. It did nothing.
It helped.
I wish you had played it.
But everyone else
Well,
also had scary stuff.
you're
And I had
like-
one creature
You're
on
like,
the field.
bounce something he doesn't care about. And I said, oh, he's going to board white.
The zombie deck is
Yeah.
zombie deck is a little BS.
Which one?
Good or bad?
Zombie deck, Wings of
Were you
Gold.
Playing against it or?
Oh, I played it. It was
Wonderful.
3 people could not take me down, even after board wipe.
Were you
Rooftop
playing
still
Timid or Hash Time?
Temet.
Yeah.
The draw effect with the Wings of Gold on and Wand of Orcus, where everything now has defending or blocking, and all zombies have death touch. It's a little broken.
Is that the one with base Lucidor ability?
Yeah, it's a little broken.
I mean, Lucidor's pretty good.
It's a little broken.
Now we got
Like,
my
people
mother
don't complain
Ring.
about him enough. Let's put it on another card.
Yeah,
Um,
on a card that creates even more tokens than Zar does.
Sidar doesn't even create tokens.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. This one does.
Like, let's make it worse.
It's from a tribal that creates a whole shit.
Let's prove the point,
Man, I didn't even get to play the card I tutored for.
dude.
The greatest rudeness.
When I was
What'd you
so
tutor
land
for?
screwed, I demonic tutor for a land.
whatever gives all my creatures horsemanship.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Hoofbeats,
Yeah.
Herald of Hoofbeats.
Was at least a good
no,
land?
it's like
It was
Sign-
one of my 2
Herald
mana
of
ones.
Beasts is only knights.
I would say, at
It's
least get a good
Sun,
land.
like,
out of it?
Woo or
Yeah,
something
I
like
got
that.
my best
Oh,
land
yeah,
out of it,
yeah,
but
yeah.
having to tutor for a land.
Making all my creatures unblockable
Hurts.
is pretty great. Unless you're
Unless
running
Jesse was
horsemanship.
playing his
Sorry?
Esper Knights deck that has Herald of Hoofbeats.
Yeah, I went and tutored a card that gave all my creatures horsemanship and take to play.
Nice.
There we go. That's who I'm swapping it out with, which is
My
the
Knights deck
same
at least has a
thing,
better
almost, but
mana
2
curve
cards.
than Raphael.
I was thinking of
And it's
if
a
I should
card
get that
type
on mine.
instead of color.
Mine leech wins.
But I
It
want.
costs 2, and it's a creature.
Is this a creature?
Oh, it is a creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good game. That's fun.
Good game,
Okay.
guys. Oh, did we pass these around? We all tied.
You're supposed
so
to give it to the person who's like deck you like the best, right?
if you want to. Since we all tied, it could be also you don't give it to anybody because you're a jerk. You want one?
Sure. Here we can trade.
I did like your deck.
I'll throw up.
I didn't like your deck very much.
He is
too
he
long.
is in the you're not him but the infiltrator, Satoru the infiltrator. Is in this,
I'm
no, it's in this deck.
thinking about buying the infiltrator. I'm not sure if I need a ton more card draw though. Most of the cards in it is card draw.
So for the infiltrator, count. It's like whenever
Whenever you cast something without mana cost,
whenever something enters.
Yeah,
without
without
paying
paying
mana
its mana
cost.
cost.
So every time one of my guys comes
or you
back
didn't cast it.
from the graveyard, I get to draw a card.
Counts ninjutsu because you don't cast ninjutsu
Right.
stuff.
They enter without you paying for their mana cost. You pay for ninjutsu cost. Is that how it works?
You don't cast them. You exchange. You take out a tapped and attacking creature and replace it.
Yeah, and when you tutored, I was going to counter your tutor. And I said, oh, I'll just counter whatever he tutors for. And then I said, oh, he'll just ninjutsu in. I'll never get
Yeah.
a chance. So, not that it mattered.
It's actually the first time I played against ninjutsu. Kind of weird.
So wonky. I grab them. No.
That G7 arrows. Hey, are the only one back here so far?
Yeah. That internal mic precon is a little. It is a little BS.
Yeah.
Especially with the common zombie upgrades of just. Actually, I only used one upgrade, honestly. It was just Stinging Study and Monument of Horizon still got a little too much.
Really?
If you one of Orcus plus one, when you have one of Orcus, you just create so many zombies, and they all get
Pod
+1 from
Two
your gold.
is pod 2 in the main room?
Yes. We had the
Hey, buddy, where
we had the captain's quarters reserved tonight. They canceled last minute.
Mm.
So theoretically, I could move Pod 2 into the captain's quarters, but at this point, I'm not gonna.
That's fair, because it's already out there.
Yep.
No, fair play. Couldn't get rid of an enchantment. That enchantment cost us our lives. I am not mad about it. I'm dead.
Yeah, with the Wings of Gold being drawn that early in the opening hand was a little. That was good for me. Especially since only 2 lands. I'm like,
Like I said, had it not been for that enchantment,
Oh,
I
you
would have
would've-
been. I would have been fine. I
yeah,
would've-
you would. It'll be a lot closer match. You probably would have killed us all with the Catholic Crusade coming in and just wiping us out.
I was looking at that. I'm like, man, all these ground.
What are y'all wanting to play?
What would everybody have?
I am playing Kona. Rescue Beastie.
You are
Turn
dead.
Kona sideways, big creatures go down.
Yeah, that's
Or enchantments.
what's the enchantments?
Don't worry about it.
What's the community
Ooh, he
enchantments?
said, don't worry about it.
Oh, so I thought you were talking the enchantments for a deck. Oh,
No, no,
enchantments
no,
in
no,
there.
no.
Okay.
Kona, just whenever Kona's tapped in the second main phase, I just put a permanent
I
on
thought
it.
this was
I
second
can
deck
play
idea.
Shokangar again, which is like pretty much Angel Tribal. If whenever I sack a creature, I get a blood token. If it's an angel, I get as many blood tokens as its toughness. I can pay 3 Orzhov, sack 6, and all creatures from my graveyard enter the battlefield. With a finality token and as a van.
Okay. Okay.
But I have some stuff to get rid of tokens.
Okay.
I have that one, or I can play Kalia. Which
All right, do you guys want to be filmed?
I'm fine.
Absolutely.
Good, because it's still running.
Yeah.
that changes my answer. No.
Were you playing Cecil?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I got Markov and I got zombies.
You play what you want to play.
It's going to have the combat damage or just have attack?
Kona just has to be.
I don't want to be overpowered, but I don't want to underpower myself either.
Yeah, I don't know how good that Kona deck is.
It's big stompy. It's mono green. It's pretty quick.
I've done it way too many times where I've shot one foot off because I felt like I was trying to be fair. When it comes to find out
He's pretty
somebody in the
tall,
party, somebody in the party is just like, yeah, I should have left that other foot on.
Kona's the person in this party.
Yeah, I just shoved that
So
foot I
you
shot
gave up your
off
Bellacore
into my
deck.
mouth.
But I don't.
I can play Bellacord.
No, is it like your Bellacore deck where we got killed, we have a tournament to kill you?
This one's over. This is not a. There is not a press the button to win.
Okay.
I've never won with this one, and there's no infinite combos.
So it's not, we have also many turns to kill you before the Bellacore kills us all.
Right. Yeah, no,
Which was like
Bellacore is a timer.
Which you only won because the Zach and his Vince were like, yeah, no, we get it.
I was thinking about playing this in the first
I
game.
can beat 32. I can't beat you right now.
Kalia scary.
Yeah, she is.
Or I can just play my Super Friends deck that I won't win. I'll play Solitaire for a bit and make life miserable, but I won't win.
What's
it,
the
nothing but-
problem with Super Friends?
I got the Commodore Guff Precon at the event, and so I was like, hey, I'll change it so I can make it Prismatic Bridge.
Mm.
And
Say, is it Super Friends in terms of taxes?
do what?
So I just see a guy play one time I haven't played a Grand Augustine deck. I'm like, fuck you. Why? Why?
Taxes. I do have a Gen Taxes in that one, but
No, he played Grand Augustine tax deck. He had all the tax cards in there.
the real pretty ones in
I
the.
guess I'll play this.
Is that
Xenagos.
Zunagos?
Yep.
It's about to be changed after today, though. I'm about to build loot. And that's the deck I'll come with. Next
Which one?
The new loot.
Okay.
No, the exhaust abilities.
No, the one that just makes me exile stuff off my deck and let me play it.
If it's quick with that deck, I feel like it very much could be. Then I can switch to something else.
Good loot.
Kona can be quick.
Yeah.
It depends on what I keep.
So it's all prey. You get something but
Saints.
If I get Kona out turn 2 or 3, then it's pretty quick.
It's gonna be pretty quick for somebody.
Yeah, it's not going to time. One way or
We
another.
will probably
Anybody
play
wanna
another
cut
game.
that?
yes, we probably will. You want to cut that? Yours?
I wasn't trying to aim.
So,
Oh shoot! You know what? I don't even know what I do with my tickets.
Jacob.
That's the sad part. I don't even know what I did with my tickets. I left them on the table.
Yeah, you can feel free to go look for him.
All right.
And one for you.
We're gonna need counters.
I'm gonna use the restroom while this going on. If you want, go ahead and cut me. I don't know if he did. I cut his. We can at least possibly check for mulligans.
Well, let's roll off those.
6s.
Yeah.
6.
12.
Oh,
Well, Jesus.
3. I'll win. You said lows, right?
Yeah.
Go for Cecil roll. See if he might get a 12.
Oh.
One off.
I was 1 off. I had 6 instead of 7.
4, 5, 6. I did meet somebody who can literally just by feel of the hand, know exactly how many cards you're about to draw. So they always it's actually fascinating. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You have to beat a 12.
6, 7.
I have to beat a 12.
Yes.
On the roll, yeah.
Here you go.
Can't beat 12 on 2. I can match it.
Yeah, you can match it.
No, 10.
No, that's 10.
You almost matched it. I was
For a minute there, he thought I really did match
I was
it.
like, oh, gee.
I was like,
Roll off. Let's do
It's
this.
like I can match it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I got lands for days.
Absolutely not.
Never punished.
Always punished. But you know
Oh,
what?
3 mulligans.
I learned from my punishments.
I'll keep this hand. Just my cards.
No, I looked at the top card, and I'm not being punished for mulling. If it was another land, I would have kept it.
I
Oh.
should have checked that.
So what he's saying is he's ready to kick our ass on turn 3. Okay. Oh man.
There
Anyone
were-
wanna cut that?
There would have been a great hinge on the table on turn 3.
Fucking hell.
Man, that would have been a force of negation on turn 3 too.
Where's the blue?
Oh, my bad. I meant
It's in the sideboard.
a force. Yeah.
The blue is right here.
You have the blue.
I have the blue, and I have
But
the counter
force of-
spells.
I mean a
Force of
force of
negation
vigor.
isn't-
I mean a force of vigor.
I just got a straight up counter spell. Draw a card, just got a card.
It's not cast either. It's just put onto the battlefield.
Is it?
Oh yeah, fuck Makona, yeah.
Sure, I'll keep this hand.
Hey, you guys got enchantment land artifact removals in this?
I play removal.
Who's got? You got the.
Yeah, I got the 12.
Oh man, this is almost like the last game.
Hey, no. I was
You
Wings
went-
of Gold is not in the hand.
You
It's
went
not like last
first,
game.
I went second. Then he's gonna top deck in the Wings of Gold and drop it on the board.
If I top deck the Wings of Gold, that's a little bullshit.
I'm like, yeah, I call bull.
That would
Yeah,
be a
this is
little.
not like game one.
That would be a little like what the fuck. Bull. Oh man, that would be funny.
So no.
I don't like it, but I'll keep.
Okay. Well, you heard the man.
I don't want to
That
go
is a good.
Do it.
It's-
Do it. Do it.
That
Probably
is a
worse.
good
No.
sign or a bad sign.
We're good.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Ready as gonna be.
Draw a card for turn.
I'll wait until after my turn, and then I'll go.
It's not bad at all. I will play a Temple of Silence. Scry 1 and end my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna draw.
I'm gonna keep
I'm gonna play this Prismatic Vista and tap it. Lose a life. and go search out for a basic. And then I will pass the turn as well.
Draw.
That puts a lot.
Planes and pass.
I'm gonna play a War Room, tap that for a Spring Relief and pass.
Alright, untap. I'll draw a card per turn. I will play a Fitted Pools tapped. And I'll pass turn.
Alright. Anybody would like to cut this?
Sure.
Cool beans, thank you. Alright. I will draw. I will play this forest. And I will tap 2 to play this growth signet. And then I will pass the turn as soon as it gets bad.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, perfect timing. It's your turn. I just completed my turn.
Any of us dead yet?
No. Kona's not out yet.
Planes, Restaurant, Resonator, and pass.
Tap that code. Guys.
Forest. I'm gonna pass.
Right, I'll untap. I'll draw a card per turn. I will play a island. And I will play tap 3 to play Renew Solidarity, choosing zombies. Creature control the chosen type get +1/+0. At the beginning of your end step, for each token you create of the chosen type that ends this turn, create a token as a copy of it.
Awesome.
Pass turn.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna play this Timber Crown Pathway.
Have you modded it yet, or is that?
I will
Been modded, yeah.
tap this.
Testing out the
tap
mods.
This for a red green.
What was it? Necroduality?
And
Was
tap
that in
that for red.
remastered?
Yeah, I already put that in there.
I play Enduring Vitality.
I definitely put that in there already. Don't worry.
Creatures I control have tap add 1 mana of any color, and when Enduring Vitality dies, I can return it to the battlefield in its enchantment form, but no longer as a creature. I'll pass the turn.
I got like 3 of your Necrodualities. All my mythics I pulled from every Innistrad pack, I felt like it was Necroduality.
You should trade me one.
I had like 4 of them. Yeah.
So
Trade me one,
Courtyard,
definitely.
since it's my third,
Sure.
and then there's that.
Absolutely.
Next time I come by, next week I'll have it.
Sure thing.
I'll pass.
You want a retro border one? You want a normal one?
Sure, I'll take a retro board. Let's go.
I got a foil, a normal, a retro, and another normal. I guess I pulled a lot of them.
Yes. Definitely take a retro.
I want the
One
Necroduality.
for a Desperate Sentinel. Reach, tap an untapped creature I control, add 1 mana of any color.
Yeah, that's a
Pass.
that's a Kona engine.
I also have the Spring Relief out.
Yeah, that's the problem. Untap. I will play a Glacial Fortress untap, so control an island. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I will then tap 1, 2, 3 to play Crowded Crypt. If a creature you control dies, put a corpse counter on this artifact. 4/2 black, sacrifice the artifact, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token for each corpse counter on this artifact, and taps a black. And I'll pass turn.
I can pay 2 and tap it, and I copy a triggered ability.
Oh,
So potentially sneak 2 things out.
Oh boy, that would do 6. I play this Castle Gambrig. It will enter the battlefield tapped unless I control a forest, which I do. For 2 green and 2 colors, tap it. I can add 6 green to my mana pool, but only to cast as creatures or activate creature abilities. And it taps for 1 green. But I am going to today tap this for red green, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's
I'm
that?
going to cast my Zenic.
Not a creature yet.
Nope. But I will enter combat and target this and become a 6/6. And I am going to attack Mr. Kona over there for 6. And then after that, I am done.
Why is Enduring Fatality 3/3?
A 3-mana 3/3 with a great ability on it.
Yeah.
Flames.
Hey, it's 3/3 for 3/3.
Value City.
Plus that things can tap for color.
Or a Signet.
It's all of them, right? Can I see that? Enduring Vitality? The number correct.
Yeah, it turns out my creatures in the mana barracks.
Yes, it should be more than 3. Should be more than 3 costs. Should be at least a 5, man.
4.
My gold deck.
I was starting to ask if you had it in your deck.
It isn't here.
Okay.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he has it. Anything that can turn something, tap something, is in that deck.
Right. That's
Just
what I was
for
saying.
Kona.
It should be in there.
I'll pass.
Okay. Untap and draw. Okay. Tap 1, 2, tap this to tap her for Elmari Corridon. I may look at the top card of my library at any time. I may cast creature spells from the top of my library, and then I can pay 1, tap 2 untapped creatures so I control a reveal card from my hand or top of my library. If I reveal a creature this way, put it onto the battlefield, activate only during my turn.
Sorry, can I read the whole thing again? Yeah, it's a lot of words.
I'm tempted to make the other Eldamari deck.
Let's rock and roll, people.
I have that card. I should probably play that. That's it. Alright, my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll untap, draw a card for turn. I will play a Swampy Swamp. And I will tap 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Grave Titan. When this enters, I create 2 black zombies. Woohoo!
I don't like that.
So 2 of these come out. And they're summoning sickness, but they all have +1, +0. I'll go to my end step. I'll create 2 more. So I have 4 zombies.
See, that's the problem with talking about right there.
I feel like there's Kona's a problem. Don't look at me. I'm just.
Oh yeah, don't look at the zombies doing zombie things.
It's just a zombie.
The 2-lane Kona over here
No.
kept a greedy hand.
Just a 2 lands. Just 2 zombies. It's just 4 zombies.
Okay, I kept a 3-plane start.
Hey, you get the Borrow Signet.
I am gonna.
One short of being able to cast it on.
I'm playing
cast it on my last
Cavern
turn,
of
but
Souls. Let's see.
What
Naming God. I am going to tap
God.
for a red green, and then tap 3 other greens behind it. And I am gonna cast Unnatural Growth.
A promo unnatural growth.
Yes.
So what again?
Which will also turn a Xenaghost on.
What's unnatural growth do again?
beginning of each combat, double the power and toughness of each creature.
I am
You can
going
talk to
to
turn.
enter combat. Trigger. I'm going to double all their powers first. So this is a 12, 11.
It's not all their power. It's
Yeah,
target.
power. No, double the power and toughness of
Each
each
creature.
creature.
Mm.
So this is a 12, 11. That's a 6/6. Trigger on Xenaghost. I'm going to target this guy and make him a 12. And I will send
Do they have trample?
12 your way, and I'll send 12 you.
12 my way.
Yeah.
Do they have trample?
No.
Cool.
I mean, that's the beginning of each combat. So even on y'all's turn, it's okay. That's 12 commander. And then I will pass the turn.
So the natural growth might be a little bit of a problem.
Says zombie guy, man. You can't block it for days until I get something to trample.
If you do not have anything that gives trample in that Gruul deck, you fail as a Gruul player.
I said I don't have
Say,
anything in
you-
this deck. I just don't have it at the moment.
You will draw a trample card. There's no way in hell you don't.
somewhere.
No, you don't
Over
have
the
something with
rainbow.
trample.
Red, white, black, colorless. Like the saddest color. Then I'll pass.
Oh, you don't have haste.
Nope.
So is it coming at you a player or just attacking?
Whenever it attacks an opponent, I can put Angel Demon Dragon tapped and attacking that player.
Just trying to remember what the exact trigger was. Is it attacking or damage?
Just attack.
Got an answer to the natural growth there?
I'm gonna tap for 3. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap for 3 to cast Zavala. And I will pass the turn.
How was it all again?
Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, if its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. So Cecil's going to be drawing cards.
No, I just have to make something. I have to
It's when
drop
it
something
enters, at
bigger.
least.
It's when it
Then
enters.
goes. Yeah, it's when it enters. So
Make it
unless
okay.
I'm dropping something bigger than
Sack
any
Sable
boy.
Passage.
He flashes something in at the beginning. Well, is that at the beginning of combat? Oh, so
Yeah.
even if you flash it in after like during the combat
Correct.
phase.
Correct. Well, I carry whole priority. So if it begin to combat, that would trigger. But on top of that trigger, I can slide something in. But what's the point of doing that if you don't just do it during your main phase? You know what I mean, like.
Okay, sacrifice, Fatal Passage. I control 4 more lands. So, untapped it. Stick is untapped. So, I will tap white, blue, black, two of these to create Deadmit, Nakmatu's Will. 4/4 Village's Menace, whenever attack, draw a card and start a card. And when you draw a card, each zombie you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. So,
Back in the day, I always said to myself, I wish they would have made Grave Titan a zombie. But that was right when it was originally printed and not a bunch of bullshit was ever created. Now, I look back on those days and I'm glad they did make Grave Titan a zombie.
I'll tap 2 here to
Sometimes
play
it be out of hand.
Zul Ashura Lich Lord. War pay 2 live. Tap it. You may cast target zombie cards from your graveyard to your hand this turn. From your graveyard this turn. Okay, so Grave Titan. Sucks.
Trigger.
Yeah, I got attacked.
There's a 6/6.
That is a 6.
Was it the greatest power?
I trade with you.
Yes. Of all my cards.
Did it enter as a 6/6? Or
Oh, you're talking about these
No.
two? No.
okay, so whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power.
Or
It's
equal
not.
to.
Xenagos is 6/5.
Okay, so you have to cast something with
Yeah.
power greater than 6.
Then 6.
So no, I don't have anything bigger than 6. However, I will attack with Grave Titan, which might as well. Who is...
I'll trade with you.
Alright.
That's a 6/6.
Death Touch, so that'll die.
All right, we'll both trade.
Because
Trigger.
unnatural growth
This
is
is
easy
six.
combos.
wait, I did not. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna trade.
I told you I trade with you.
No, I didn't.
You said okay.
I thought natural, how many natural growth?
That's the beginning of each combat.
Oh my god! I thought your combat.
Now it's each combat. That's what I said. Come on, Red Rover. Send Grave Titan right on over. I would gladly.
you.
Me?
Yeah, 6.
No, that ain't fair.
I can't afford Great Titan dying just yet.
That's not fair. I wouldn't mind.
So,
It
you
goes to
don't
the
have
grave.
to.
My creature goes to the grave. I mean, they both touch the grave, except
I'll
mine's
create
touch and come
2.
back. But you know,
Create 2 more zombies, so this goes to 6. Oh wait, before damage and everything attack. Tetment, I draw a card, discard a card.
Why am I caught in crossfire?
Zombie creature card, damn it. Does anybody do graveyard stuff?
Like graveyard recursion.
No, discard Butcher Box. Fuck it. B-ball.
My
Who
turn.
has? Does anyone have a graveyard? You can get his
I
land.
mean, you can get my land. How did you get that?
Alright. And I will pass turn and create 2 more zombies.
So you have 8,
I have 8 blockers, yes.
and what are they?
3 2s.
Draw.
At this point, I'm just creating blockers, man.
That is a card. That. Oh my goodness. Why you gotta be so mean?
I mean, you can kill 2 of us probably.
All right, time to walk
He's got
your masterpiece of a
He's
video
got
again.
he's got
Sorry
too
about
many
that.
blockers.
Make them jump.
I don't like that. But only chunk 2 at a time. That is not solving the issue or the problem. It's not solving the problem. Okay. I'm gonna enter combat.
Yes.
Trigger. Well, trigger. This trigger will go off first. Double that power, then it goes for target, enduring vitality.
So it's a 12. 2 12s coming out.
Yeah.
People.
I am going to swing these 2 at you.
Trample.
No trouble.
No, I'm gonna trample.
Indestructible.
Only one of them has indestructible, one just becomes.
Yeah, that's
Is
I'll
did
block
you-
the Enduring Vitality and then take 12 Commander.
okay.
During vitality die? No, wait, it's still 12. Never mind.
Main phase tool.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to tap.
So much your stuff going on.
For red green. Five, 6. Cast a rich card expertise.
What does that do?
Greatest power.
Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control, which is going to be 12, so I'm going to draw 12. And then I may cast a spell with mana value 5 or less from my hand without paying its mana
I
cost.
hope you get nothing but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
high cost cards.
7,
Hope you never
8,
don't have any mana to cast any of
9,
them.
Without paying its mana cost.
10,
With 5 or less.
11,
So I'm hoping he draws nothing but 5
12.
I thought it was
6
5
0.
I thought it was 5 or greater.
No, 5 or less, thank God. We're gonna see a Great Hoof Behemoth coming right at its surface. Minimal die.
I wish I had Greater Hoof. I don't got Greater Hoof in this deck.
Innistrad has Greater Hoof.
That is true.
Maybe prints it in there.
Okay. Let's see. What am I going to cast?
Jessie bought one, and I'm pretty sure she put it in her heir apparent deck.
Of course she did. Yeah, the Phineas? Oh god, yeah. No. Why wouldn't she?
War crimes. I don't think she wants friends. Between that, her Xander deck, and Ob Nixilis.
The Xander deck I blame Ares for.
Yes.
Ares caused that monstrosity, people.
Yes.
Fucking Frankenstein monster. I'm like, as soon as I heard she played that, I'm like, why?
And
Why?
then he left.
I'm going to cast Relentless Assault.
What does that do?
Relentless Assault, untap all creatures that attack this turn. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. Alright. Well, I was going to attack y'all with 1 apiece.
You kill me anyway.
Yeah, he'll die. He has 10 health.
I have 10.
Oh, I thought you had another blocker.
No.
Oh, well, combat trigger. Same goes.
No, I
This
block
is
with
gonna go
Zavala
this-
and then end up worse than I
This
was
is gonna go to
before.
24. This is gonna go to 24, 23. This is gonna go to 24, but it get double, so it's
Can I see
48,
Relentless Assault
48.
real quick?
So I am going to swing this at him, and I'm gonna swing this at you.
Can I see Relentless
And then
Assault?
you kill him with commander damage.
I can block with
Oh,
Collier.
oh, you can't block with Collier.
Collier.
Okay, it's a sorcery.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, got no other choice.
Alright.
Two. I guess I'll play a game trail.
You got land this turn?
Yeah, I play.
At least you got a land drop now.
Play a land this turn. Yeah.
Alright.
This is my phone.
Yeah.
So y'all figure it out.
What am I at?
22.
I'm gonna.
Cecil's at 39 and you're not touched.
You're not gonna stay for another game?
I am going to
I didn't want to play this
pitch
game in the first place.
Istanbul to flash in a
Oh, you
Fury.
don't want to do Commander Night?
I didn't want to play this game.
How big is your Tuco?
Huh?
How big is?
He's a 4/4.
I'm gonna shoot him for all 4 damage with Fury.
Can I see Fury?
Yeah, and then Fury's gonna die like horrible death.
Alright, I don't know why you. Okay. I'll just get it back next turn.
I know,
For
but
cheaper. Berserk.
yeah, that's. Wait a minute, I thought you had to still. Let's see.
I can cast it for.
You may
I don't have to
cast
cast
it-
for commander cost. Because it goes
No,
to
you don't have to cast for commander cost.
Yeah.
You still but gotta cast it though.
Yeah, but I don't have to cast for 2 extra.
That is true. I will pass the turn
To you.
and I'll move to my discard.
Oh, and this gets a counter on it.
7. Yeah, discard these 5.
Do you have any answers?
Potentially. We'll see how things go. That's the question. You got any enchantment destroyers?
White, 2 colorless. Orm's Thunder. Destroy target enchantment. Artifact or enchantment.
I'm gonna destroy the
Yeah.
doubler.
Okay, that's fine.
And I couldn't kick it.
Will it destroy each? Or
Target. If I kick it with a red, it does damage equal to that permanent's converted mana cost to target creature.
Oh, okay. He has freaking zombies that are
You
gonna.
were going to kill me on
you
your
killed us
turn.
already, and nearly
He's
killed
gonna
him.
kill you on his
Oh, no,
turn.
I'm targeting your ass. Fast turn.
Dragon's Tempest pass.
What's that do?
Enchantment. Whenever a creature with flying enters, it gains haste till end turn, and whenever a dragon enters under my control, it does X damage to target creature or player where X is the number of dragons I control.
No offense, Cecil, but I do we have a?
Yeah,
do,
hell
do we have
yes.
a? Because you just helped me there. Draw a card for turn.
Ain't nothing I can do about this.
I would like to think that it was like
2, 3,
out of the goodness of my
4,
heart, but no. Like I was.
5. I cast rooftop storm. Be back my fucking
Yeah,
10 minutes.
that's
3.
fine.
What's rooftop do?
I may pay 0 and rather than pay mana cost for zombie creature spells I cast.
1, 2, 3. Oh well.
And what your other card allows you
I
to
tap
cast
this
from?
and I can cast in my graveyard. Target zombie. So, I will. So with my Grave Titan, I will sing Grave Titan at you. It's a 6/6 with Death Touch. I'll create 2 more zombies, so this goes to 4. Oh, I attack and discard a card. So I will. Oh, this is difficult. I will discard. Did I play Lamp Return? No, I did not. I will discard
So
Sadler.
you ain't better get me started telling me.
Now
I
this
don't know.
this card for Landmark Redacts, play my Island per turn. So I now have 2 cards per turn. And then I will go to my end step and create 2 more zombies. I have 12
And
zombies.
you're not attacking with them.
I'm gonna hold up. You'll see. I need blockers to make sure I survive this next turn.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have another combat step, sadly.
It's understandable. You got 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is no longer a creature. Sad to say.
See?
Uh,
Now if he
Yeah, but
Yes,
he's
it-
definitely going to cast something and it will become a creature.
but now he has to waste.
I'm going to activate this. Add 6 green to my mana pool. Can only use it to cast creature spells. I activate.
Did you play Minskin?
No.
Oh.
No, I discarded for the Fury.
Okay. That was
Okay, I thought that was out there and tapped for some reason. I was like, oh, he just has to cast one
Tap
thing and it's a
this
creature
to
again.
tap this for 2 more. That's 7, 8, 9, 10.
What the hell are you casting, man?
I'm gonna cast Apex Devastator.
What does that do?
Cascade, 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 cascade.
What
So I
the-
get 4 cascades.
Can I see
So
that?
first cascade into Overlord of the Boiling. When it enters, when it enters or attacks, I deal 4 damage to any target.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're gonna go ahead and pop off your commander.
Okay.
Second cascade, Coma.
Okay.
Alright, third cascade, Invasion of Zendikar. You'll defend that invasion for me.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then fourth, Vivian Reed.
Alright.
Alright.
I think it's God's creature.
Yeah, this is a creature.
Wait, can I see? Let me see the guy real quick. Sure, it's devotion. This is devotion's weird.
Is it control?
As long as your devotion is red and green. Okay, so he has red. As I said, the thing is, he needs red. Then he has red.
I am going to -3 to destroy this rooftop storm.
With what?
Vivian Reed.
Alright.
Oh. I am going to enter combat.
Alright, this goes 2.
I'm just gonna target Coma. I'll just swing Coma for 8.
But does
This-
Kona have haste?
Yeah, I targeted with Xenagos.
Oh, Zendikos also gives it haste?
Yeah. So I targeted. I'm gonna attack my invasion. This is gonna flip.
Or 4 Vigi haste.
Yeah.
And that's a land.
I see that. What's that card do?
4/4 Vigi haste as long as it's on the battlefield.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's also a land and they can tap for any color anyway, but it's a creature
Entering
anyway.
post
So.
combat trigger. Let's see. You may put a permanent card onto the battlefield. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put Vault Burn Tyrant.
Oh, fucking hell.
Trigger. I will draw a card and gain life. And then after that, I will pass the turn.
Got board wipe?
Nope.
Send call you at him.
Hmm?
Gonna try something call you again, so yeah, then put something on the battlefield.
Yeah, but I mean, they enter tapped, so I'll be dead. On the swing back.
We had a counter spell.
Red, white, black. 1, 2, 3. Kalia, it has flying, so it has haste.
Yeah, I'll take advantage. Oh, do we all take damage because it's a flare? Or?
It's not a dragon.
It's not a dragon, so no, we don't. Never mind.
Well, I just assumed you had something that made me take the damage.
No.
All right. Well. Any reach?
No.
Nope. Single reach. If I had Wings of Gold, I can kill him. I have enough damage with Wings of Gold to kill you. Please let me draw fucking Wings of Gold.
Sure, I'll attack Kalia. You with Kalia, and I'll sneak in. Herald of Eternal Dawn.
You
I
can't win the
lose
game.
and opponents can't win. But that's not going to live to my turn, I feel like.
If you never block with it, unless he has to target destroy it.
Right. So 8.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep. And pass.
Untap. That actually. One, two, three. Wand of Orcus. 1, 2, 3. And I'll equip it to a zombie.
What's it do?
Whenever this creature blocks or attacks, all zombies I control gain death touch until end of turn. And whenever it does combat damage to the player, I create that many zombies. So you can't lose life, right?
Oh, I can lose life.
He just can't lose the game.
Thought we were on a truce.
Yeah, I lose the Grave Titan. That's the question. Do you want to keep the Grave Titan alive, or attack him, have him try to trade for it, or you take the damage and keep it alive to get more zombies potentially? That's the game.
So wait, what?
So I can attack him with the Grave Titan, but he can kill it with one of his 10/10s.
Yeah.
Or Xenagos, but it will kill anything if he tries to block with it. But I'll lose it, so I won't get the zombie token generator anymore to keep creating zombies. If I attack you, you take 6 damage, and I gain zombies to potentially have more zombies. That's the dilemma right here.
I mean, if I let it go through, how many zombies would you get?
4. All 3, plus 3 2s.
I mean, might as well. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, part of me would say, since all of your zombie tokens have death touch, right?
No, it has to. Can I kill him though? Let's see. I have 12. What's 3 times 12? Oh, my phone's currently.
36.
Actually, there's
And
no.
how many blockers does he have?
He does not have. Actually, yeah, you're right. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'm gonna equip this actually.
Too late.
Yeah, I right too late. But I can do this and do a Hail Mary shot. And
I mean, if we're at 40, how much could he hit you for on your turn?
if he doesn't block and if he doesn't block, he will die.
That's a
Yeah,
big-
but
that's
he's
a big
definitely gonna
if.
block. I was just
That's a
thinking
big if.
you could send the Grave Titan to me, and you'll at least have 4 blockers.
Send the Great Titan to you. Send 13 zombies. All of them are +3 with Death Touch. All of them have 3, so you got 12 3-2. We got 13 3-2s coming at you with Death Touch. So,
Oh, 13, 3, so 39.
yep.
5 blockers. 8.
Create 2 extra zombies. Anything he blocks will die.
That's fine.
If he blocks out, I think 24 still goes through.
Yep.
Okay.
So that means
You'll take how much from this?
Taking
Just
6.
6
from Grave Titan.
Let's see how much.
Just in case.
So. Let's see. Okay, so you have anything that deals 1 point of damage?
Hmm?
Do you have anything that would deal 1 point of damage?
What do you mean by that?
You're tapped out, right?
No, I'm not tapped. Yeah, I'm tapped. Well,
Except for 2 blues.
Yeah.
And you're tapped out.
yeah, and so are you.
Okay. I am going to block
4.
4 of your zombies.
So he's down to
Alright.
1.
So I'm down to 1.
So I have.
And how many tokens did you get from attacking me with the
So-
Grave Titan?
These 3 will die.
4. So I have 6 corpse counters.
But when this dies, it will create a token that's a copy of itself.
Yes.
Artifact token that's a copy of itself. I'll gain 3 life. And I will draw a card.
And I have 4 zombies that can block.
That is fine.
Potentially, he can kill me, but you can also kill him. Those are your flyers.
I mean, I have a feeling that
Yeah.
my Herald of Eternal Dawn is not going to make
Unless
it.
he
to
can
my
remove
turn.
that. So, but then he has to waste a removal spell on that. Pass turn to you.
I mean, he drew 12 cards earlier. And
Yeah, but the question is, the 12 cards are everything that can help him.
even if the
Well, it all depends. And it's going to be, and I mean, it's.
Well, that's not a creature.
What's not a creature?
Durham Vitality is not a creature. It never died.
Vitality
It
didn't
was
die.
tapped, it didn't
It was
block.
tapped.
Oh.
It did not block.
I think you blocked it something.
Oh, no.
you had 2 creatures that were tapped already.
Okay.
Draw.
And I mean, it doesn't matter because even if copies count towards devotion, he already has 7.
I am going to tick this up. Look at the top 4 cards in my library. I may reveal a creature or a land from among them and put it into my hand. Well, it says look. I don't have to reveal them. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's reveal.
Oh wait, I create more than 4 zombies. I create 6 more zombies because you didn't block Azula Sure, and with the one Orcus, she dealt 3 combat damage to you. So I create 3 zombies.
Yeah, that was one of them that I
Oh,
blocked.
you said you blocked 4 of these. You said
Yeah,
4
it's-
zombies.
Yes, she's a zombie, ain't it?
No, she's a Zula's. You didn't specify Zula Zur. That's why I thought you didn't block her. You
Yeah,
blocked 4.
she was blocked and 3 of these were blocked.
But you just said 4 zombies though.
Yeah. I was blocking her and 3 other zombies.
Oh, you should have made that point clear, man. What the heck?
I'm sorry.
So I have
You had 12.
So I get. So I still have.
3 of them, so you have 9.
Yeah, I have 9 zombies to block with.
I guess the question is so the one that was blocked, is it still alive?
No, he killed it.
But I revealed Ilhark, and I'm adding it to my hand from Vivian's ability. I am going to play this forest. Okay, let's see what I got going on here. So tap this for a red green. Tap that for a green. I'm gonna play a Garuk's Uprising. Trigger. I will draw a card.
What are you drawing a card for?
Because when this enters the battlefield, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Creatures I control have trample, and whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card.
But you can make that one a 30. You can make that a 20. So that's
Okay, so
potentially 33 on the table.
here's what
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do.
I still want to tie.
Tap these for 2 green.
Mm-hmm.
Tap. Activating this. It has to be. It has to be that. 'Cause I have no. Okay, actually I'm gonna, okay. Tap these for 2 red. 5. Cast Ilharg.
Can I read it?
Sure. It ain't gonna stick on the board for too long. I'm gonna gain 3 life and draw a card.
6/6 trample.
Yeah.
No haste.
And then I will draw a card from
I'll
that.
give it haste.
What happens when it attacks?
Forgot a card. Tap that.
Yeah, but he can give it haste with his commander.
I am going to tap for 3 mana here. And I'm going to play Eldritch Evolution. Sacrificing this.
And what's that
You
do?
search for a creature.
Search my library for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less, where X is 2 plus the sacrifice creature's mana cost. Put that card onto the battlefield and show my library. Exile Eldritch Evolution. Alright. Sacrificing that.
Reach.
Well, he does have wings and gold in here, so he wants flyers.
At the beginning of each combat, double the power and toughness of each creature.
Trigger, I will gain 3 life and I'll draw 2 cards. Because his power is 4. Alright. I draw 2 cards. I will enter combat. Trigger. This trick will happen. I'll double the power and toughness of each of my creatures. Double the power and toughness of each creature you control to end of turn. Trigger here, I'm a double apex yet again.
So 40.
So it'll be a 40-40. I am going to swing.
And you sack the creature that gave all of your creatures trample, right?
Yep.
No, this enchantment gives up my
Oh,
creature
yeah.
trample. All three are coming.
So what exactly is coming at me?
So the Hydra is a 40-40.
40-40.
Let's see. How you got only 9? So what's 9? What's 18 points of damage? You can block 18 points of damage. That will leave with 20. Yeah, so all 3 of these have to come at you.
So I want exact power what's coming at me of each card.
40-40, 12, 11, 12, 12.
So 12,
And they
12.
all have trample because
And they
it's
all
just
have
enchantment.
trample.
So 12, 12. What's 12 plus 12?
24.
24. So 24
Plus 40.
plus 40. So how much I need?
64.
How much I need? How many?
64 minus 18. That'll be 48, 40. 46.
46.
46. So if I fully block guy, I won't live.
Nope.
But his reach. However, he can't win the game until he gets rid of you. That's the main thing. But what I can do is, because I'm gonna die either way, right?
Yes.
Yeah, unless you have something.
Unless you have something.
I did have something before. So was there that really ruined my things when you didn't specify? That maybe changed my game plan. But let's see here. So now what I can do though is kill. So those, what's the power? What's the toughness of those two? Just, I know.
40-40.
40,
Yeah.
12, 11, 12, 12.
So even if I fully block, I will not die. Right? If I fully block, I will die. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you still take.
So
46.
It's not like you're going to be able to.
which one are you gonna kill? I can kill one of those other two permanently.
And if you can kill one, probably the one that.
It's gonna probably be the Vault Tyrant. Unless you can give that minus something, minus something. That's indestructible.
Okay, yeah, that's.
So I'll kill the Vault Tyrant. So the Vault Tyrant dies, and I'll die.
Okay.
Alright, you pass.
Instead, I will, yeah, I'll pass. Go ahead.
Alright, this is going to be interesting. Because I might have it. So I can do that, and I can tap, because that's enough for that, and I can do that. So I can get 2 triggers off of Kalia.
Yep. Yeah, you will.
And
Oh yeah, that trigger did happen. I'm sorry.
What trigger are you talking about? What are you trying to do?
This one. Cause we were doing damage counts.
Can I see this? What third?
Yeah.
third?
So yeah.
when, I mean, it's a 6/6 flying trample.
Yeah, but you can chump block one of your still win.
I still think I'm.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Which yeah, I would have drew a card off of that
I'm just trying to think, should I do that
one. I
one?
don't think it matters.
you have 2 triggers, right?
Yeah, because I can have enough to just do that.
but this, you usually attack once.
Yeah.
You just do.
Alright, so I'll go to my
Might as well go all out.
attack step.
Trigger, they would double. This will be a 8, 8, 10. This will be a 12, 12.
Alright. I cast Master of Warcraft. So I choose which creatures attack and I choose how each creature blocks.
So you can choose both. You can make it both
Both your
So
creatures.
make everything can't block.
Yep.
And then you might as well.
Yeah. You're not
Because I was like, there's no point in keeping back a blocker.
Yeah.
And then
The chance of you.
yeah. All right. So then I'll go, and then I'm going to attack with Kalia, and then I'm going to pay 2 to copy its ability. And so when I do that, I get to trigger 2 things. So that's coming to you. It's double strike, and whenever it enters, all my creatures get double strike. So that's 12, 24, 34, 38.
Yeah, I would have died either way.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Even if I could block, I would have died either way.
I told you.
Are they dragons?
One is.
One is, so I would have taken 1. I would have went to 9.
And you would have taken 2 more from the, because you would lost life. Equals the amount of life
Then,
you lost.
yeah.
You get double damaged too.
Because at the, yeah. I thought about potentially like using that to double, but the other thing like that wouldn't have helped because you had so much shit. Like one thing wouldn't have helped. And if I would have gotten to my turn, that potentially, but it's at your bonus instead.
Yeah, that's fine. I was out of
Good
mana.
game.
The zombie is throwing drew enough bodies at him to
When I
provide the
saw
angels
that,
the
I was like, okay.
Oh, did you top deck that?
What?
Did you have it in hand?
No, I had that in hand.
Okay.
What did I top decked that one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any other creatures in your hand?
Those 2. When it enters, destroy target permanent, and a 5/4, and at the beginning of each opponent's end step,
Oh.
they sack everything. They sack all creatures except for 2.
Right.
Cecil, you should be glad you targeted me. You know why? Guess what the next card was.
It wouldn't have mattered. I would have died either way
Yeah.
to whoever.
No, the next card was Wings of Gold, so I would have tossed like 26 flyers.
There's my bloodthirst.
Yeah.
Bloodthirst is such a fucking good card.
I had Blast Act in hand, but I couldn't even cast it because I was out of mana. I was like, well,
That's pretty funny when you have no mana to cast Blast Stack. There's enough creatures on the board to make it pretty much just a red.
All of your shit is triggered abilities, right?
Yeah.
I have that in there, and every time I'm like, oh, everything's a triggered ability. Nothing's activated.
Had 2 mana extra open. I could
well, it would have turned off my mana dorks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to tap them for mana.
If I had 2 extra mana, I could have cast Flash Out, Cast Out, and exile the 40 to survive the turn. But I was missing 2 mana, man. I just need 1 white and 1 colorless. It's like, no.
Like, I have several, like, damage doublers in here. Sower of Discord.
I had to one-shot you.
Well, yeah, I don't blame you. You know this deck can do if you leave it unchecked.
Oh no, you were dying regardless. It just what made it harder was that I couldn't kill that flyer.
I thought when you went digging for a creature, I was like, there's got to be a creature in there. Like when it enters, destroy target creature. Or I thought you would be able to burn and deal 6 damage to it.
I would have been able to. I would have had Wings of Gold. I would have been able to summon things and another creature out. If I had my commander out.
That and I was like, Vivian Reed was at 2, so I couldn't minus her to just shoot your flyer. I had to kill the stupid rooftop.
Why? It was just doing one thing. Bringing my commander back. That's about it.
That was.
Did he give a ticket out, or he just walked away?
I think he just walked. I was curious. Did Brian even leave a slip?
No. Are you giving your ticket to Cecil? If you can get one of my tickets for as a token of the shit I did last game.
Yeah, that's fine. That ain't gonna matter.
That precon though, the turn on my precon is pretty good.
What, is that the zombie?
Yeah, it's the zombie precon. It does pretty good work. Just gotta update the land base, some of that a little bit more. I just need Verena. With Verena as my draw card. I gain life equal to the amount. I draw cards and gain life equal to the amount of zombies I control. So I can potentially just go, oh fuck it, 40 life.
I have in the Shogungar deck, since it's Angel Tribal, I have like whenever a creature enters, gain a life. And like several like Bishop of Wings, like whenever an angel enters, I gain 4 life. And
Yeah.
it can pop off.
The killer combo in here is honestly the token generators. I also have Odra Toss and Rumming Throne in here. So I can do a shit ton of fuck. I can do a shit ton of things happening.
I thought that one was going to be faster than that. I thought we were going to have time for another one.
We would have. Yeah. He was making too many blockers, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't have mattered if he chunked with 2 of them. He just would have just replaced them the next turn.
You said you had the Blasphemous Act in hand?
I had it. Yes.
Like you just drew it?
Yeah. No, I had it in hand. I had it in hand, but I did not want to blast act straight
Oh, because
away.
I would have hit your shit too.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I can kill him before blast acting, but it took everything I had just to manage to do what I did against him.
Blast Act, is that instant or sorcery?
Huh?
Is Blast Act instant or sorcery?
Blasphemous act is sorcery. Damn.
So if I thought it was an instant, it's like you could do it after you went to your attack step, and then most of your shit would have been fine.
Nah. Just about every red player wish blast act was instant. No, it's sorcery. 13 points of damage to each creature. I could have outright killed you.
Oh yeah.
Put him down to like some life, and then maybe blast act then, and
I thought about
see where it
casting.
goes.
You see a green
Which
pool
that's
over
what I
here?
should have done, but we
Agreeing
were
what?
I was pressing to try to figure things out, and I didn't want to hold people up, so
Here it is.
so I should have ended up killing him, got you halfway down your life, and then dropped the
Yeah.
blast axe. So then you would have to try to climb up the ladder, but I would have had Xenagos to just pretty much throw something out and just slap you around to.
When you didn't kill me before I had Eternal Dawn out, and I was like, I have a chance.
Well, the question was one thing. I do have a card in there. It would have depended on, because I know now I would have drawn Wings of God, I would have lost. I also have a card in there, another card like Smith and Mirkwood Bats. Whenever a creature enters my control, I would gain force. I would spend the 3 mana to cast that out, then spend the rest of my mana to activate Crypt and burn you out for your all 7 of your life. So I would have created like 17 creatures tokens from a cursed crypt while the things died, and I would have burned. It would deal 1 damage to you for every creature that enters the battlefield. If I could draw that, so it was definitely a game.
Oh,
of,
if you controlled it.
yeah,
Oh.
that's what I'm saying. I would if I could cast that. So it was definitely a game of
Yeah.
whatever depended on.
I was just saying,
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, if you controlled it. But you didn't control it.
I didn't
That
control the
was-
time, so it all depended if I
That's
drew it
the
on my
thing.
turn and survived to my turn, drew it on my turn. Pretty much the game came down to
No.
cards in.
I probably, like I said, I probably could have won it if I would have thought a little bit through it better of how I was tapping my mana and how
Well, the big question was, you got to kill the angel.
I would have Blast Act would have killed the angel. That's what I said. I would have.
Yeah.
I would have knocked him down to 0, hit you for like half of your life total, and reset the board, killing him instantly and leaving you there to have to figure the rest of this game out. Okay. 3 went up to 7.
3, 4, 5.
What time is it?